Eh? എന്ത് എന്ത് ജോർജ് വെസ്റ്റോ? അല്ലേ, ജോർജ് വെസ്റ്റ് മറ്റേ നോർത്തേൺ അയർലാൻഡ് ആണ്. ചന്ദ്രിക ചർത്തിയ ചുടികൾ സംഭവമൊക്കെ ബ്രിട്ടന്റെ ഒപ്പം വരുന്ന സാധനങ്ങൾ തന്നെയാണ്. പക്ഷെ ഇംഗ്ലണ്ട് വേറെ രാജ്യമാണ്. ഗ്ലോബൽ ചാറ്റ് പറഞ്ഞാല് ഹായ് വെൽക്കം. ഗ്ലോബൽ ചാറ്റ് പറഞ്ഞ എന്താ? ഓ അത് ഭയങ്കര പ്രശ്നല്ലേടാ. എന്നിട്ട് പിന്നെ ഏതിലാ വന്ന്? തിരിച്ചു വന്നു അല്ലേ?
Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Batistuta. Ndika cuts it out. Opts for safety. El Shaarawy knocks it into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, this could be a Dovbyk! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Modric. Now Hermoso. Modric. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And Mancini. Played back into the centre. And it's Kone. Well, that has not gone well. Mancini. Mancini. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's El Shaarawy. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Dovbyk. Oh, easy pickings there. Now who's going to be first to this? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attack. Now it's
Hermoso.
ആയിക്കോട്ടെ.
And Mancini.
ആ അപ്പച്ചി ഓഫ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, ഒന്ന് പഠിക്കേ അവിടുന്ന്.
And it's
ആ ഞാൻ ഓഫ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Dovbyk unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
മഴടി വെട്ടിയാലോ വെച്ചിട്ട്.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
ഒരുത്ത പതുക്കെ പാസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണം. നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കും ഇപ്പൊ ഓൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് കിട്ടുന്നു,
Zaragoza.
ഓൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് കിട്ടണില്ല.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. In with the challenge. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, they've got it
കാരണം
again.
ബ്രോ ഒരു അത്യാവശ്യം കോയിൻ ഉണ്ടായില്ല, അതെടുത്ത് വെച്ചിട്ട് കളിച്ചൂടെ.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
അതിലാ ഒരു 6,000 പോയിന്റ് വേണം ഒരു
It's a
കോയിൻ
nice
കിട്ടാൻ.
idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Batistuta. Zielinski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
അല്ല ഞാൻ കണ്ണൻ ബ്രോനോട് കളിക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞതാ.
It's a pretty loose pass.
ആ ആ ആ അപ്പൊ കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered with swing.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
എടാ ഈ ആൾക്കാരെ വന്നിട്ട് തട്ടണ എങ്ങനെയാടു? ബാളൊന്നുമില്ല എന്റെ മേത്ത്. ഓന് വന്നിട്ട് ഒറ്റ തട്ട്, ഞാൻ ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ നിന്നപ്പോ പിന്നെ വന്നിട്ട് ഒറ്റ തട്ട്.
Zaragoza.
അങ്ങനെ ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പറ്റൂ.
Elboso. Now that looks a decent ball. Adriano picks it up out wide. Mancini. Dybala. Great vision. It's a promising position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull
ഓ
over
ഇപ്പൊ
here.
മറ്റേ ടീമാടെ പോണേ
How's the
കുഞ്ഞി
first
പാസ്
half
ഇട്ടിട്ട് മനുഷ്യനെ
compared
കളി
to
വെക്കണേ.
expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. The second half is up and running.
Milan really
Arne.
can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Mancini. And Ndika. Zaragoza. And it's Modric. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Swings in across. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Modric. Just eases him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Modric. And here's Dovbyk. Zaragoza. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is out of play. Modric engages and forces him off the ball.
Roma are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Locatelli. And this is Batistuta. Oh, just to keep him. And Batistuta!
And Batistuta.
How they've waited. Now they have it. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
ചന്ദ്രിക ചാർത്തിയ ചുടികൾ, ചന്ദ്രിക ചാർത്തിയ ചുടികൾ. ശരി, വേറെ ആരും നല്ല കളിക്കാരില്ല, വെറുതെ ഈ രണ്ട് കളിക്കാരനുള്ളൂ.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Kone. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Zaragoza will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
He's
ഓ മൈ ഗോഡ്, ഓനൊരു പാസ്, ഓനെ പാസിട്ട് ആകെ 25% ബോൾ പോസ്റ്റ് ചെക്കുള്ളൂ. ഓന്റെ പാസ് മാറി, എനിക്ക് എന്റെ കുണക്കളി കളിക്കട്ടോ.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. He's going for goal!
He's going for goal!
Oh, he's just got
ഞാൻ ഇവിടുന്ന് വണക്ക്, ഞാൻ
He
ഇവിടുന്ന്
overtook
വണക്ക.
that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Hermoso. Indica. And Mancini. Oh no, what has happened here? And shoots!
ഓടായിടെ. ഓട് കണ്ട വഴി ഓട്.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Minimal lapse.
അല്ലട, ഓ കൊറേ ഓന്റെ കാലിമെന്ന് ബാളെന്നെ തരുന്നില്ല. ഓനെ ചെറിയ ടീം കൊണ്ട് വന്നിട്ട്
So careless, Peter. It's
25% ബോൾ പോസ്റ്റ്
get
എനിക്ക്.
away with that kind of sloppiness.
A case now of complete control.
ഞാൻ പ്രസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടോ കയറി പോണിച്ചിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു.
Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
ഹലോ രമിസ്രോ.
El Shaarawy. Big chance! And that's in. And they are right back within touch. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So could they be onto something here?
Dovbyk really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zaragoza. Now it's Vieri. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Saragossa. Oh, that is a nice touch. Locatelli. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. El Shaarawy. Serginho wins the duel this time. And time is up.
കണ്ടപ്പോൾ
Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many
176 പാസിലെ
factors that
160 സക്സസ് അവന്.
they'll all go a little
എനിക്ക് ആകെ
quiet now.
കിട്ടിക്കുന്ന 27% പൊസിഷൻ. ആ 27% പൊസിഷൻ കൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് 3 ഗോൾ
That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us
നമ്മളിട്ടിട്ട്
both, a
കൊണക്കിട്ട്
very good evening.
അല്ല രവീന്ദ്ര ഓനാ ചെറിയ ചെറിയ കുഞ്ഞിപ്പാസ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് നമ്മളെ പ്രഷർ ആക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിട്ട് കളിച്ചിരുന്നു. ചന്ദ്രിക ചേർത്തി ചൊടിയിൽ ചന്ദ്രിക ചേർത്തി ചൊടിയിൽ ഇടക്ക് ഇറങ്ങുന്നുണ്ട് രമിത്രോ. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ ഇല്ലോ പൊക്കുമേൻ ഈ ഫുഡ് പെല്ലോ പൊക്കുമേൻ ട്യൂബ് ഹായ് ബ്രോ. വാട്ട് യു മീൻ പറയുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ ചന്ദ്രിക ചേർത്തിയ ചൊടികൾ. ഇവര് അപ്ഡേറ്റിനുള്ളത് ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ കുക്ക് ചെയ്യാണ് കുറച്ച് അതാണൊക്കെ തോന്നുന്നു ഈ സ്ലോവും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. He'll try from distance, but he's left disappointed.
Rabiot really might have let his reputation get the better
നല്ല
of
ഇത്
him
കണ്ടു
there.
അനന്തൻകാട്
Yes,
കണ്ടു
you
അത്
can spank
സൂപ്പറാ
them from there, but there are other options, you know.
ഇന്ദ്രൻസ് അടിപൊളിയാ അനന്തൻകാട് മുരളി ഗോപിയുടെ എഴുത്ത്
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
ഇന്നലെ കണ്ടു
Well stopped.
മുരളി ഗോപിയുടെ എഴുത്ത് മറ്റേ ഡയറക്ഷൻ മറ്റെന്തിന്റെ ടിയാന്റെ ഡയറക്ടർ
Adriano had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Ramani finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
He's a really physical player, Peter, and it'll be hard for anyone to get the better of him in one-on-one situations. Good teams are built on a strong defence, and getting this fellow on board is...
Oh, and a header! It's in!
നാളെ 6:30 കളിയുണ്ടല്ലേ സ്പെയിനിന്റെ
Satisfyingly
5:30
simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
ബ്രസീലിന്റെ കളി 10:30 അല്ലേ 29-ാം തീയതി 10:30 ബ്രസീലിന്റെ കളി ജപ്പാനായിട്ട്
Locatelli.
പറയാൻ പറ്റൂല നോക്കാം
Turns back here, probably the best option.
അർജന്റീനയുടെ കളി 7:30 രാവിലെ ലാസ്റ്റ് കളി 7:30 ലാസ്റ്റ്
Oh, that's nice. Looking here to chip it. Impressive jump. And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
ഫോൺ എടുത്തേക്കോ
He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Zielinski. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Locatelli. That's Rabiot. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ramani. Locatelli. Rabiot. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now he's off and running. Damian. And it's Damian. Akanji. And Locatelli. Rabiot. Half an hour played now. Adriano with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Serginho. Pojan Palo. Looking to play him in. Zielinski spots it and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. Pojan Palo. Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. There's the header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Always goal side. And the ball's gone astray. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that was asking for too much. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Vieri. Looking for options for movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's in plenty of space here. Shoots! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieri, always looking for that half a chance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zielinski gets into a good position. Cross from Zielinski. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a nicely shaped ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the shot has another go! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
De Bruyne at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
And that's going wide left. This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Vieri. Adriano. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's put paid to the danger. Looking for the run. Rabiot. And Ramani. Zielinski chasing after it. Adriano. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? And he's definitely onside. Played with speed from back to front.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
In with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Little pass back, out towards the flank. It's a promising position. Drills one in. Could move up a gear here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And a chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Vieri has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. He shifted it to the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Zielinski. He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he can thump it away. Zielinski! And he's there to clear it. Oh, good-looking ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Damian. And that signals the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
കേക്കണില്ലേ? ആ സമയമുണ്ടല്ലോ. വില കൂടുവോ? GTA അതൊന്നും അങ്ങനെയല്ല മെൻമോണെ. അത് ചിലപ്പോഴേ നമ്മൾ GTA 5ന്റെ ഒക്കെ എത്ര വ്യത്യാസം ഉണ്ടാവും. നമ്മളിപ്പോ GTA 5 ഫുള്ള് കളിച്ചിട്ട് ചിലപ്പോൾ അത് കളിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ടി. ഇജ്ജ് പറഞ്ഞില്ല അതിൽ ഓരോ ആട്രിബ്യൂട്ട് അടക്കം. ഇപ്പൊ ഭക്ഷണം തോനെ കഴിച്ച് നമ്മൾ തടി വെക്കും, പിന്നെ ജിമ്മിൽ പോയി റെഡിയാക്കണം എന്നൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായില്ലേ? ടഫ് ഗെയിം ആയിരിക്കൂലാന്നോ?
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the finish!
കളിക്കണം.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Vieri. De Bruyne.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
പേടിയുണ്ട് ഇതിന് കേടേരുന്ന സമയമാകുമ്പോ. Making the difference here.
Well, Peter,
ഞാൻ ഒന്നും ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചില്ല. പെണ്ണായ്മ എന്തൊക്കെ ചിത്രം വരച്ചു. ഞാൻ ഈ ഫുട്ബോളായിക്ക് മാറ്റിയതിനു വെച്ചാൽ കളീന്റെ നേരെ തുടങ്ങിക്കണം. മറ്റത് ഞാൻ ഇത് കളിച്ചില്ലേ, എന്താ പറയാ, റാഗ്നറോക്ക് കളിച്ചിട്ട് പിന്നെ ഇത് എടുത്ത് വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. ഇത് കളിക്കന്നെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല, പിന്നെ വെറും ഫോണല്ലായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ ഇതിൽ കാക്കിയതിന്
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Politano with the short one. Politano played into the box, and he's managed to get rid. Ramani. He won't be happy with that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Vieri. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Zielinski. Now the delivery. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona are looking to pace.
Napoli really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
McTominay. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski receives it in a good position here. turns back here, probably the best option. Oliveira. And it's McTominay. Adriano. Now it's Vieri. And he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Oliveira. Now McTominay. Lobotka. That's a good ball out wide. Space for him to turn and look. That is lovely. He's in a great position here. It's out for a goal kick. No way through. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Vieri. Vieri. Drop. Vieri!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Hello.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Zielinski. Oh, he's having a go! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. De Bruyne. Hoyland. Oh, good spread. Could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. That's Politano. Locatelli. That's the end of the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Locatelli. Elmas. Di Lorenzo. And it's Oliveira. Lobotka. That's destined for the flank. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well played and well cleared. Napoli clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Lovely pass. There's the shot! And it's in!
Eda.
They've waited. Now they have it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And that should get the job done.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
ബ്രോ ഇന്നലെ തന്നെ പ്രോഗ്രസ് ഇല്ലാത്ത മിത്തിക്കല്ലേ എല്ലാ പോസ്റ്റും ചെയ്ത് പറയൂ CR7 ന്യൂ എപ്പിക്കഡ്.
Oh, well measured.
ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഇപ്പൊ പറഞ്ഞേ.
Zielinski. So the team separated just by the one goal which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
കസ്റ്റമല്ലടാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്.
McTominay looking to pass their way up the pitch. Flings in across.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely weighted ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
De Bruyne played into space. Zielinski providing an outlet on that flank. So time for change, and this one is.
എടാ നിനക്ക് എങ്ങനെ വേണ്ട റൊണാൾഡോ ഒക്കെ കറക്റ്റ് ആണ് അത് മറ്റേ എന്താ പറയാ ഓട്ടോ ആണെങ്കിൽ അത് കറക്റ്റ് ആണ് അതിലിപ്പോ ഒന്നും മാറ്റം വരുത്താനൊന്നും ഇല്ല.
Ramani
നെജ്ജി നോക്കിയോ മറ്റേ നോക്കിയോട്ടെ ഇനിയിപ്പോ.
and Di Lorenzo. Elmas.
ജാപ്പിസ്റ്റാമ്പ്
Get on
നോക്കിയോട്ടെ.
to this. Politano picks it up out wide. Now it's Elmas. Now it's McTominay. Very nicely done. Now it's Politano. Picked out Politano!
ആരനെ?
Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target. McTominay. Politano. And it's Lobotka. Now McTominay.
Napoli really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball. Zielinski. Nice bit of trickery. And he's taking no chances there. David Neres. And they can counter here. McTominay. The message is clear. None shall pass. And smartly reclaimed. Good ball, good take. The referee has given a corner.
റൊണാൾഡോയുടെ മാറ്റം ഒന്ന് വരുത്തണ്ട. ജാബ് സ്റ്റാമിന്റെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം.
And both in the front
ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്ത്
line.
തരാം.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Kamani. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Tries to play it through. McTominay. It's run loose here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's really well cleared. They've got it again. Politano.
Napoli really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Serginho receives it in a wide position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy? at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Very nicely done. Lofted in, getting up there! No, not the best of headers. Goretzka picks it up from the goal kick. Ambitious ball here. Raum just loves to go forward whenever he can. Raum. That's going wide left. That's a throw. And it's Gross. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. Oh, good line! Goal, Germany! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Now there's a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, it's come loose. Ecuador are looking to go forward now.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Germany very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. It's out for a goal kick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. That's good play. He's having a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Look, chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity.
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Gross! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Germany have scored 2 quick goals here.
Wide.
Now it's Havertz. Some intricate
Ah,
passing.
we're
looking
there.
for the progressed ball.
Shah.
Finish! And there's a goal. That is how you do it. Goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
ഞാൻ കേൾക്കുന്നില്ലടാ, ഞാൻ വീഡിയോന്റെ ഇടയിൽ പ്ലേ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ.
With deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
കിക്ക് അല്ലേ?
Germany are having a ball
Oh, yeah?
here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Veer. Tries one from range. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
അപ്പോരെ
Raum goes short. Kimmich. Great chance! Ecuador have the chance to go the other way. Caicedo. And that's an errant pass. Andrik. Raum. Nicely aimed pass. knocks it into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Goretzka. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Germany with another chance from a corner. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Germany really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Germany enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego.
So right back into the action. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Número 29.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's in a good position here. And the shot! And that's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
He's a sharp little ball here. Wirtz receives it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Wirtz. And he's chosen to go back. And he's taking no chances there. Incapuyi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That is a great pick out. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. That's going to go a long way. No foul, says the referee. Kimmich. Another throw-in. Place it in low. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Havertz.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
Havertz
partido
needing to
fueron
deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Goretzka. Tacho deals with that comfortably. The message is clear, none shall pass. Chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stiller. Rudiger. And Raum. Now he's off and running. Oh, it's a great ball. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Gol de Alemania.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on
Lo
this.
reemplazará número 16.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's the keeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Raum. Great vision. Gross picks it up out wide. And it's Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. There's the shot! And he stuck it away. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Convertido en el minuto 81.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
21. Entran
Now it's Goretzka.
número 17.
And this is Goretzka. Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Raum did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gross played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Wirtz. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Surely now! Deftly away. And it's Gross. This looks promising. Chance to deliver. Oh, well played, well played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
4 extra minutes added on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a... So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Mendes, seen as a player who can do little wrong at the moment. Much undoubtedly expected of him.
Well, Peter, I really like the way he seems to be able to shift between his offensive and defensive duties with much ease at the moment. His reading seems to be always bang on, and I've rarely seen him get caught out these days. Certainly not out of position.
McAllister. Gerrard. He shifted it to the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Wirtz is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adriano makes a dash for it. Diop. And it's El Ainawi. So it is still 0-0. Looking for the run. And it's Masraoui.
Come on, Cap.
This is a promising build-up. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Wirtz did just about enough to come out on top. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
So there may be no way to make you trust me. But we need to
Has a
go.
look and plays it forward. Mendes gets into a good position. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Nuno Mendes clearly looking the key component now with the concentration. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I am. ഒരൊറ്റ പാക്കറ്റിൽ 30.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Brahim Diaz. And he was quick to react. Hakimi.
Morocco genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition
റെഡിയാക്കിയിട്ടില്ലേ അവിടുന്ന് തിന്നോളി പുട്ട് ട്ടാ ഇവിടെ കുട്ടി
That's always key to success.
Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. McAllister. Riyad. And it's El Khanous. And El Khanous. El Ainawi. Spread to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Brahim Diaz. Has to go back here. He's in a great position here. Gerrard gets it away. Hangs in a oh, greatly! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
El Ainawi. Riyad. And it's El Khanous. And El Ainawi. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the right flank. Unahi. Shapes to shoot! That's put paid to the danger. Akanji. Wirtz. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, And it's 1-0 at the break.
ആ
Have just joined us. Well, we've just begun the second period here.
എന്താ ഇനിയിപ്പോ
Barcelona currently
Ah.
ahead by the smallest of margins.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. Kimmich. Wirtz. Now this could be a chance. Oh, nicely intercepted. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Riyad. He's looking wide. And Alainawi. Mazraoui. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adriano aims beyond the and the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. Alainawi. And it's Hakimi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerrard receives it in a wide position. Towering header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a really well-measured ball. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Cleared away. Good ball, good take. And the shot's on here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And that's a good-looking ball. Picked out brilliantly. McAllister is flagged offside. Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He won't be happy with that one. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Mazraoui. 75 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the right flank.
Morocco truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Gerrard. McAllister. Eric Garcia. Gerrard. And this is Adriano. McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! It's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Mazraoui. Can he get it through? Oh, good-looking ball. And here's the chance to counter. And he's worked it through. Now it's Wirtz. And he shoots! Brought out the best in the keeper. He leaps for it. He's put it wide. That pass has been well intercepted. Some good work on the right flank here. El Ainawi. El Kanous. Mazraoui. Morocco could have here their final chance. And that has been cleared. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gerrard. He's found a way through. Wirtz! So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Adriano voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
കുഞ്ഞിക്കണ്ണ് കുഞ്ഞിപ്പെണ്ണ് എന്താനം ആ ആ വാ മാതൃക
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and... Wirtz! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Robinson, now Pulisic. And it's McKennie. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him. McAllister. Eric Garcia. Kimmich. Batistita. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Balogun. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's played into the area. Stood up well to him there. And it's Adams. That is lovely. He's free. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forwards and with intent. Now it's Balogun. Balogun touches it back. Threads one in. Elects to cross. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. McAllister. Now, what about a counter-attack? Adriano gets into a good position. Adams. The United States have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Wirtz strokes it back. Pulisic. McKennie. And
നേരത്തെ
Robinson.
കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Pulisic. Here's McKennie. Ream. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
McAllister. Nuno Mendes. Very much the man of the moment. Romero. And it's Gerrard. Eric Garcia. Gerrard looking to receive it in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Dest. Aims beyond the defence. And he's there to clear it.
പൊറാട്ടയിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും തിന്നടിച്ചിടുകയെ ഇന്നലെ തിന്നില്ലേ പൊറാട്ട?
Here comes the cross. And it's turned away. Nuno Mendes. And he's opted for the long pass. Wirtz has it out wide and in space. Adams. Ream. Now Pulisic. McKennie. Robinson. That's good play. Oh, he's played it in low. Knocks it into space. And that's been drilled in.
റെഡി ഒന്നും ആയിട്ടില്ല.
Czech claims it without any fuss. Eric Garcia. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So the action resumes. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Pulisic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robinson picks it up out wide. That's very neat. Now the delivery. Eric Garcia clears without hesitation. Adams. And it's Adams. Tries to play it through. Adriano. And he is dashing away. Wirtz. Great chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Pulisic. Oh, this is a chance! Oh, good finish! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Adams. And Robinson. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Richards. Balogun.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Gerrard receives it in a wide position. Takes a shot! And he can thump it away. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Substitution for United States. Number 20 coming on the field is...
And it's McAllister. Wits!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps. And they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Dest. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Adriano. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vert really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The United States are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, can he get onto this? Pulisic. And he's gone backward here, out towards the flank. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Now it's Kimmich. And here's Wirtz. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Adriano. Caught offside that time.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 2, coming on the field, number 11, number 21. Yeah.
Played down the flank. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gerrard. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Adriano picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
കുഞ്ഞിനോട് ഉപ്പച്ചി തെറ്റിക്കണോ?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous
എന്താണ്?
this evening. The skies are clear. The noise
ആ
is
ഇല്ല
fervent.
തിന്നിട്ടില്ല.
The atmosphere frenetic.
ആയിക്കോട്ടെ.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling. And Batistuta! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Akanji wins the duel this time. Eric Garcia. And it's Wirtz. And it's McAllister. Now it's Batistuta. Wirtz. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Wirtz. Batistuta. Gerrard. It's Kimmich. And it's McAllister. An instinctive delivery. Iraq are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
That's very neat. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And that's a throw-in. It's a promising position. Looking for the far post. That should be the goal. Nuno Mendes. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. McAllister. That has been slung wide. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Kimmich has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Batistuta. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gerrard. And it's Batistuta.
തീർന്നില്ലല്ലോ.
Opts for safety.
തീർന്നിട്ടില്ല.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Great reaction! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
സൗണ്ട് വെക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല. സൗണ്ട് വെക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല.
Batistuta, spread to the right.
എന്താ
Excellent
കാറ്റ്.
challenge there,
Kirtan.
uncompromising. Kimmich. And it's Batistuta.
റംബുട്ടാൻ.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Another big chance that gets away.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adriano, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's been shifted off it. Kimmich with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Defending was strong and firm. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's picked it up out wide, and across it goes. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pressure coming in from all directions. That's a lovely pass. Hangs one in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Oh, sweet feet. Threads one in, cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to pass it through. Oh, great leap! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Batistuta. Gerrard. Now it's Wirtz. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's been played through. Nuno Mendes. Tries to dink it through. And now they can clear their lines. Kimmich under intense pressure.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Adriano can be a real threat inside the box. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
McAllister is offering a wry smile there.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change. And that has been knocked clear. Pinches it off him. That's tidy. Looking here to chip it through.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. I think we're just about done here. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were never really in danger, so there was no need to disengage the handbrake in the end.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed. He leaps for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Wirtz aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? This looks promising. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good-looking ball. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Gerrard. Oh, now he can run away with it. And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Quarter of an hour played. New Zealand are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
And here's Gerrard. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. And Batistuta! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Wirtz. Oh, well measured.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Batistuta. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, he's seen through all of that. Nicely weighted ball. Gerrard looking to add to his goal, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. 30 minutes gone. Oh, look at the space here. That's very neat. Lofted in. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. Oh, that's a key interception. Eric Garcia. Gerrard. That's a sharp pass. And this is Batistuta. Great vision. Gerrard. Shot, surely! And he's stuck it away. And just like that, he's into double figures now. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Gerrard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Romero. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. McAllister is always looking to break lines. And it's McAllister. Nuno Mendes. And this is Adriano. Looking here to chip it through. And the ball is out of play. Akanji. Nuno Mendes. That's Fitz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
So the action resumes. passing is crisp and sharp. Akanji, Kimmich. Now it's McAllister. Ambitious ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. Just eases him off the ball. Adriano chasing after it.
Wood really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Gerrard being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Plays the return pass. Now it's Wood, and he's had it nicked away. And this is Adriano. Now it's Batistuta. Ah, he's fizzed it forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he get on the end of this? Adriano! Oh, it's come off the upright. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Gerrard. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's there to clear it. He's rising! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? And he skips past his man. And that has been cleared. Gerrard. Oh, they can break here. That's going wide left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Substitution for New Zealand. Number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 17. Number 19.
And they win it back again. McAllister
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
looking to play him in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
substitution for New Zealand. Number 10. Coming on to replace him is number 23.
McAllister, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Batistuta. Nice bit of trickery. Flings in across. Brilliantly cut out. McAllister. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Wood. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Wriggles his way through. Played out to the left flank.
Minutes has been indicated.
He's in plenty of space here. Wirtz! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that will be the final act. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Gerrard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. And he's picked it up out wide, looking for the far post. And that's the keeper's ball. And it's Dembele. Ambitious ball here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. And Upamecano. Koundé. And Upamecano. Doué. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. To Rabiot. And he's in on goal. Drills one in. Goes for a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking to play him in. Now, Adriano! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Dembele, Koundé, and it's Rabiot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique.
Dembele! He's been caught on it here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Mbappe tries to pass it through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Eric Garcia, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Rabiot, now Mbappe. And it's Rabiot, and it's Hernandez. Doué, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's Rabiot. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mendes clears it away. Mendes gets a foot in here. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kunde. And it's Hernandez. Here's Chouameni. Saliba.
Un minuto de descuento.
And Hernandez. Doué. Dembele. That's good running with the ball. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so the action is resumed. Can he finish? Rabiot tries to clear. Caresses it through. Olise has created one goal already. Dembele. And it's Rabiot. Over to the right flank. Olise picks it up out wide. And it's Rabiot. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. Gerrard. Akanji. That's Gerrard. Eric Garcia. Tries a shot! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
And it's Doué. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. And they've been given a corner.
Good.
And a header! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France Adriano.
Konga ഈ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട്
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
ഇപ്പൊ വരാ ഇത് നിർത്തണ്ടേ നിർത്തിയിട്ട് വരാട്ടാ കുഞ്ഞൊന്നും കാട്ടരുത് ഇപ്പച്ചിയുടെ കുട്ടി കൈ ഒതുങ്ങിയിരിക്കണം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കൈയിന് തല്ലിങ്ങനെ കിട്ടും
And that interception was most necessary. Rabiot with the clearance. He'll try from distance. Perilously close. Chouameni.
പോവാ നമ്മള് പോവാ
Hernandez. Barcola. And it's Rabiot. Upamecano.
ഹായ് ബെൻബോൺ
Now
വിസിലുണ്ടോ
Kimmich wins the duel this time.
കേക്കാണ്ടോ ഞാൻ പറയണത്
McAllister is always looking to break lines. Wirtz has it in a wide position. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
ഫുട്ബോൾ ഉണ്ട്
They just need to sort out their end
ഫുട്ബോൾ ഇപ്പൊ
product
കഴിയൂട്ടോ
and quickly.
കൊങ്ങ
Kimmich.
ഓക്കെ. ഞാനിപ്പോ പോകും, എന്നിട്ട് പിന്നെ വൈകുന്നേരം വരാം.
Dembele given the lift of his goal.
നിങ്ങൾ വന്ന ഏതാ കളിക്ക് വളറണ്ടോ?
Kunde. Saliba. Here's Tromeni. Dembele.
ക്യാമറ ഈ പെണ്ണ് പെടാതിട്ട് കച്ചറ കളിക്കടാ. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ക്യാമറ ഓഫ്
Pretty loose
ചെയ്തിട്ടതാ.
pass.
France clearly have been instructed to
Konga,
keep this
konga,
off.
konga.
Offence is the best form of defence.
കൊങ്ങ പോരാട്ടാ.
Akanji. And it's Mendes. Upamecano producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
യൂറോ ട്രക്ക്.
Olise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball goes in. Looking for a corner. France are making a change now.
എന്താണ്
Deftly away.
കൊങ്ങാനല്ല, ഉറങ്ങാൻ പോരാൻ ചോദിക്കണ്. ഉറങ്ങാന്നുള്ളതിനോട് കൊങ്ങാണ്. കൊങ്ങാൻ പോവാ. ഉറങ്ങാന് പറയണം. ഉറങ്ങാൻ.
Cherky goes short.
ഉറങ്ങാൻ. അങ്ങനെ പറയാം. കൊങ്ങല്ല, ഉറങ്ങ. ഉറങ്ങ. ഉറങ്ങാൻ പോവാ.
For movement.
അപ്പ വരാം. ഈ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വരാം കേട്ടോ.
Don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now this could be a chance. That's a good
പഠിപ്പിച്ചു കൊടുക്കാണ്. കുട്ടിയാണോളെ.
Eric Garcia.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
France clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he's forced to go back. Kunde. Upamecano. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel their efforts were...
പോവുക. അത് കഴിയട്ടെ, കളി കഴിയട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ ബൈ. ഇപ്പൊ ഈ പെണ്ണൊരു സ്വൈരം തരുന്നില്ലടോ. വേറെപ്പ വരാം, ഒതുങ്ങിയിരിക്കാം. നമുക്ക് ലൈവ് എൻഡ് ചെയ്യാം. ലൈവ് എൻഡ് ചെയ്യട്ടെ കേട്ടോ. ലൈവ് എൻഡ് ചെയ്യട്ടെ. കൊങ്ങടി. ഒന്ന് ഒച്ചുണ്ടാക്കാൻ അതിനെന്താ തരണ്ട. കൊങ്ങ ലൈവ് കട്ടാക്കി. ഒരു സ്വൈരം.
ഈ